So last video I promised that I was gonna do like longevity mods to the car and stuff, and then I immediately put a cold air intake on it. Which kind of is counterintuitive, but today we have two mods that are actually functional that we're going to be doing to this car. Now, before we get into that, you might have saw in my YouTube shorts that I had started doing some miscellaneous stuff to the car. Like, for example, I installed these new pieces right here. The old ones were cracked and like dry rotted. And of course, I got the cold air intake. That was the last video. But the main thing is I finally fixed the radio. So now that you guys are all caught up, we're going to wash this car and then we're going to actually get to working on it. Okay, when I said wash, I probably should have put quotation marks on it because I really don't feel like putting soap on this thing because this pollen out here is insane. And now she is, wait, do you? No way. Okay, this is embarrassing, but this is 100% happening. Come on, I'm a full grown adult. You guys seriously didn't think I ran down that ice cream truck just to get a Sonic Pop. Hey, you have any of the Sonic ones?
I do.
Oh my God, that gumball just felt like an IED went off in my mouth. Just in the time it took me to eat that, the car is already covered in a fine layer of pollen. At this point, I give up. Spring 1, me 0. My mom did say that she wanted to wash too, so while we're out here, we might as well do it. Now we got both cars clean. Well, actually, I've pretty much given up on mine. This is a lot different than the Veloster. Operation Don't Crash My Mom's Car was a success. All right, back to the Veloster now. So we're gonna have to rip off this fender liner. All right, so the filter's right there. I don't know how I'm gonna get to it, but we'll try. This first mod is kind of like a sock for the intake. It does exactly what you think it would do. It's kind of hydrophobic, and it also will just keep the general dust and dirt and stuff from the intake, which is good because this is a really low mounted intake. But what I think I'm gonna end up doing is just buying an extra intake that's short, so whenever it's raining, I don't have to stress. All right, so I have the bag installed. You kind of can't see it, but I'm just gonna fold it up whenever it rains and stuff. It's still covering the bottom, but I do like being able to see the intake through here. And if I do want to fold it up, because hypothetically I'd probably be doing this while it's raining, all I have to do is stick my hand in here and just pull it up. But for now, it's gonna stay down. Okay, now that that's out of the way, because that took way longer than it probably should have, we actually have something we're gonna do to supposedly fail-safe this car from a common issue. This right here is a VVT solenoid. Basically, this is a solenoid that controls the oil going into the timing system, and it tends to go bad on these models. So we're gonna unplug this, set that off to the side. Now that the screw is out, all we have to do is pull this straight out, being sure not to twist it. Oh my God. Okay, excuse me while I go definitely not watch a YouTube video how to get this out of here because it's not working. Okay, I finally got it out. This is pulled straight out. Whew. So it looks like the one that we already have is practically brand new. And another thing that's really good is that there's no metal shards in it, which means the engine didn't blow up. So this is off to a great start. I'm pretty sure there was absolutely nothing wrong with this, but hey, I guess it doesn't hurt to replace it. So this is the new one in comparison to the old one. I'm not sure I needed to replace this. The only thing I noticed different is that these little portholes on the bottom are covered on the old one. So maybe that was causing issues. And I saw on YouTube, they recommended putting a little bit of motor oil on the O-ring just so it'll go in. We're literally just gonna slide it back in there. And then this is the last screw. The last step is plugging this back in. I guess if the car doesn't blow up now, then I did this right. Hey, I think we actually did it. That ticking sound you hear is my next project, the high pressure fuel pump. Because if we unplug that, you can hear it runs great now. But when you plug the high pressure fuel pump back in, you get that noise. That's gonna be a little bit more complicated than what I did before, but I think we can do it. Hey, that's a W in my book. I know this is kind of jarring. We're inside now. It's a new day, but I just wanted to let you guys know about this before the video ended. So I've had quite a few boxes come in for the Veloster. And back here on the Great Wall of Modifications, we have all this stuff for the next video. We're going to be paint correcting this car because now that the car's fixed and I found out the engine ticking issue was the high pressure fuel pump and we have the new transmission, hypothetically, we should at least get enough time out of this car for me to get a 370Z. But however, like all good things, the 370Z is going to come with time. So I'm going to build this car to the best of my abilities while I'm still on a budget and try and turn it into something that I'll enjoy driving even more than I already do. So after all the maintenance stuff and the paint correction, we're going to start doing some more mods to this car because I know you guys love seeing that. And last but not least, I have not one but two vacations planned, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to bring you guys on, but I'm going to bring you guys on one of them or both of them. I don't know, but soon. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like the video if you like it. Be sure to subscribe if you love it. I'm the Dude Sperato, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a blessed day.